Hey, you!
What if?
The Earth stopped spinning.
Ah, nothing like a nighttime stroll to end the day.
Except it's dark and you can't see where you're going.
Well, it gets dark at night for a reason.
I hope it's a good one.
It's all to do with how the Earth moves. You see, as the Earth rotates, the side facing the sun changes, which is why we get night and day. Each rotation takes 24 hours, which is why our days last that long.
But what if it stopped spinning?
You can't just pull some giant handbrake and... Oh. Don't stop it too suddenly. That would be a disaster.
Doesn't seem too disastrous to me. Ah, yeah, no. There's your disaster. So what was all that about?
The Earth is a bit like a fast-moving train. If you stopped it too quickly, everyone and everything will get thrown forward.
But we're not travelling as fast as a train.
Correct. We're travelling way, way faster.
You are? How fast are we going?
When you're standing on the Earth's surface, the spin takes you in a massive circle every 24 hours. So in fact, even when you're standing still, you're actually moving at up to 1,670 kilometres per hour.
Much more sensible way to do it. So now the Earth isn't spinning, the sun would stay up much longer, right?
Much longer. In fact, I feel a question coming on.
Try me.
If the Earth stopped spinning, how long would you have to wait between one sunrise and the next? 23 hours, 1 year, or forever? The answer is 1 year.
What? But if the sun doesn't move in the sky, wouldn't each day last forever?
No. Even if the Earth stopped spinning on its axis, it would still be going around the sun. As it does, you would see the sun move across the sky very slowly. And to get from one sunrise to the next, you would have to wait for the Earth to do a whole lap of the sun, which takes 1 whole year. So that's a day length of 8,736 hours rather than 24.
Wow! Imagine how big that would make our clocks. Or maybe we'd tell the time in months, not hours.
Maybe.
Which would mean that in our massive new day, you'd wake up at about March, go to work about 25 past April. So by lunchtime, your sandwiches would be 2 months old and mouldy.
By July, it would be getting hot.
Yes, lovely weather in July.
No, I mean like properly super hot, because the sun would have been up for months and temperatures would climb as high as 100 degrees Celsius, hot enough to boil water.
Still, good news. No need to waste money on kettles anymore.
Though bad news, it'd be hot enough to boil you as well.
Ouch. Maybe we could go to the seaside to cool down a bit.
Sorry, wouldn't work.
Where's the sea gone?
Our normal spinning Earth is like a merry-go-round. The water is thrown outwards as the Earth rotates, spreading out as it flows towards the equator. But with no spin, the water would flow back away from the equator and gather at the north and south poles. You'd end up with 2 mega oceans and a huge strip of dry land in the middle.
Wow! Does that mean you could walk around the entire world without needing to swim across any oceans?
It does, which sounds cool, but there would be a bit of a problem.
Would there?
The oceans regulate the world's weather. And now they've moved, much of the world would suffer from terrible wind.
That's a bit of a blow.
And the ocean floor would become one big dust storm.
Longer days wouldn't be so much fun after all.
So maybe time to put the Earth back to normal, spinning in space with a sun that rises and sets every 24 hours.
Ah, that's much better. So, to sum up, if you did stop the Earth from spinning, days would get really long. It would get boiling hot, literally. And while you could walk around the world non-stop, the weather would be terrible. So I guess it getting dark every day isn't that bad.
Nope, just watch out for those logs.